Hello YouTube, Reactor2022. Welcome back to episode 31 of our Direwolf20's 1.19 pack. Sorry about if I sound a bit ropey. I'm just getting over a cold. So I've done a little bit on dimensions from the last episode off camera. So you know we had I got the sulfur ore up and running, and that's given us plenty of sulfur, and that is still, as far as I know, going. And that is bringing plenty in for our reactor back here. I have turned this down, and I'll show you why in a minute. So we got plenty of fluorite dust there. We got 19,000 fluorite, so we seem to be doing 39,000 fluorite dust. So we seem to be doing pretty good on that part. The fluorite comes into this part of here and does this stuff. But as far as I know, this is helping with all the stuff. I must mention, right, though, that I love this mecha suit. I've never done one before, and I absolutely love it. I love that it's got night vision on it. I love the fact that I can come down here and do whatever I want. It has certainly helped me a lot in the dimension world, to which we will go and show you. So if I just come back here and we'll go down here quickly. So in off camera, I've made two worlds with ocean biomes, I suppose, of deuterium and tritium. Now we'll go and have a look at them both, just because now for some reason every single one I made, it may be just because it's what was called a normal terrain, but every dimension I made was exactly the same. I ended up here. Structures are a little different, like these, but where I'm located there, and this is pretty much the same. The only thing is, says liquid, it's liquid deuterium. What? Just want to make sure. So it then goes into an enter tank, and gets sucked up. I don't know. Yeah, there we go. It will do 1.5 buckets at a time. I think if I speed this up, it will do more. But it's doing 512 stress units, I think it was, this is doing. So this is what we've made, right? Pretty cool, I think. And we're using a windmill to run it, and then that gets obviously sent back to the base, and then we'll just go back to the base. And as you know, I've been working on something. So that was the deuterium one, and then I've made the exact same thing for this one, for tritium. And it's exactly the same type of world. Like, the structures are a little bit different. Like, rather than that one had like big blocks in it, the other one's got spheres. But what we have got are these. Now I've made these here tanks to hold the deuterium. Now, obviously, I'm bringing in liquid deuterium, so what we have to do is send it through a condensator to turn it from liquid deuterium and liquid tritium to its normal self. I think it goes from a liquid to a gas, because this is for gases. And that, as you can see, has obviously come out because it's actually still filling up the piping. Because with mechanism, these have like a little buffer inside them. So it's filling up all of this, and then it will fill up the tanks, which I feel was a pretty good idea for that. So, as you can imagine, today's episode is going to be for... we did stop that. Good. Today's episode is going to be working on the fusion reactor. So we are going to need I think we only need 3 ports, but maybe we'll do 4. And then we need a controller, and then the frames, and we also need reactor glass. Yeah, that, and then frames. So if we do 30, I think that's most probably way too many, but and then reactor glass. Right, 30, that one there, and then reactor glass. What have I got? 8. Eight, 9, 10, 20. Yeah, we're not going to need too many, are we? And then we are going to need a laser focus matrix. I think we only need 1 of them, but it comes in 2. And then we are going to need, obviously, these, but we'll set that up in a little while. So I want to go down this way, I think, because if we were to do the laser pointing this way, it wouldn't mess anything up. Now, how should we do? Should I put that in the ground? I've put it in the ground before. That will be our middle piece. So we're going to want that, I think. So if we go like this. So let me just get the flooring done. I think if I get the flooring done, because the actually, I think if we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't want you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. Right, let me just sort this out. Right, so that's that bit done. And now we have to put frames on these edges here, right, to build up that layer, right? So now we need some of this stuff. So I'm going to send, I think I'm going to send it in this way. Right, so we're going to need that there. And then our ports, because we actually need to go, wrong one, this one, reactor glass there, and reactor glass there, right? And then, oh, I need some ports. So our ports are going to be here and here for the fuel. I'm going to move the fuel lines. They're going to come this way. So I'll do that in a little bit. And then we're going to have power, I think. We're going to have one power there and maybe one power there. Right, so if I grab that, output and output. Right, I think that's right. Right, so we got that in. I've just moved some of these over. And then what we're going to do is put glass in the middles. And then on each part of that, leaving out the corners, just like so. We don't want that. Right? And then we're going to go in the middles again. Did I miscalculate on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah, I've miscalculated on the frames. Do another 12. So then we have to do like the reverse, I suppose. That one. Which then we have to fill in all of this. Right. Don't think. Oh no, I've missed. There we go. And then in the middle, if I've built this right, should, there we go. Should go that. Now I'm going to sit there and move these cables to a better location over here. So I'll do that now. So I've got the pipes all moved along, and I'm just making the DT fuel. This is going to be a little bit noisy here. Oh no, it stopped. Because what we need, the whole rum, we need to put this inside here to get the DT fuel. If I do that, and it got the DT fuel straight away. So, I mean, technically, I don't really need this anymore. So what I'll do is I'm just going to put that back like that. And then up here, in here, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's here. That needs to go into there. Right? Now, we need to put the laser amplifier and the laser in place to be able to charge this up. So let me put the, haven't got anything in that, that's good. So then that will go there, right? And then that like that, and then this, and now at the moment the laser's got a bit of charge in it, right? Which I'm hoping if we just, there we go. So as you can see, that's charging up, but that will drastically lower down and disappear. Now, we are going to have to, what does it need to charge up? It needs to charge up 400 million. What is in our 400 million? So the reason why I had to turn the fission reactor down is because of this. Even though this is quite large, this has filled it up a lot. So I think I'm going to use this because this has got 542 billion, I think that is, of charge. So I'm going to use that to charge up the so we can just stick that onto there. And that will charge up. Now, that's going to take a little while to charge up. Is it 1 million? So, what we need to do is doesn't look. They just glitching? They're okay, aren't they? Let me just... I'll run out of energy in a minute. Oh, go on, I dare you. Go in front of that. Right. Okay. 91. Is it having trouble keeping up? That's an input, isn't it? No, that's an output. Main power battery. That's from the reactor. Not sure. Okay. Well, the idea is anyway. I thought this would work a lot faster. It's supposed to, but I have to wait for 25% of it. Yeah, I think it's 1 GFE. I think it is. And then I can throw that in there and it should then fire this. It's going down. Okay, she's going down. Yeah, that's for different. Yeah. So unfortunately, this is like a bit of a waiting game. I've got 3 on it at the moment. This is just a small setup. On my previous one I did on my 112.2, I think it was. I did a reactor, one of these reactors. And I did something like 5 of the amplifiers. Each one had 4 lasers around it. I wonder if we put that on there. That did not make a difference, did it? Why is the reactor one not? Oh, go away. Just got to figure out what. $200. Have I got these wrong? Input is 269,000. This isn't doing 269,000. So that must be right. Is it upstairs? $25,000 for that. What one's 117,000? I'm not sure. I'll have to figure this one out. But it's going to be a little bit of a waiting game because this needs to charge up to about, I think it's 1 million. I think it's halfway. It needs to get to halfway. To 1 billion, sorry. So when that goes 1 GFE, that's when I can switch this switch, throw it in there, and turn this on. And that's where we'll be juicing some serious power. Right, if I go FLUX, provides energy to adjacent blocks, removing energy from your flux network. Plug. Receives energy from an adjacent block, passively adding energy to your flux network. So I need a plug. Yeah. Yeah. That's inputting 228,000 into my flux network. And then that's outputting 228 into my induction. Right, okay. So what I'm going to do is, for the time being, I'm going to turn that off. Yeah. And then I need to wait for that. So I'll be back in a minute when this gets... Yeah, that'll bring that down a bit. When that goes up, I shall we shall then bring it back on. So I have now, as you can see, we're nearly there. Right, I have turned off all other reactors. The other one's turned off as well. The fission reactor's turned off as well. We've got not really anything coming in, but obviously we've got lots and lots of energy here. And we are ready. Yep, here we go. We are ready. Let me just disconnect that one because we're not going to connect that just yet. Okay. And then we should be able to let me get rid of these. Disconnect that. That will just down all that. Just wait for that to finish. And done. Now we should be able to pump the switch this on and it should fire up. So there we go. There we go, it's producing its stuff. That's okay. And that's okay. So let me just get rid of these. And there is our reactor. We are doing massive generation, 400,000 FE a tick. So that will generate 400,000 RF a tick. FE, RF, same thing. And the reason why I don't know, because I love to see this thing here. I love that little animation inside. That's really good. And our tritium's going up. And the deuterium's going up. So they will take a while to fill. This is just still filling the buffer inside the tubes. So it hasn't filled up any of this yet. And I've still got 6.9 billion. 900, yeah, 912 million, yeah, 6.9 billion millibuckets. So that would be 6.9 million buckets of deuterium and tritium. I think they're big enough tanks, you know, for the amount of that's going to be going in there. These are working well. 25,000 RF and tick out of them. And obviously we're just running off at the moment off of the batteries, you know, the battery stuff. We've got nothing coming in and it's all going on the out. Let's just make sure. Yep, everything's all good here. And all of these are lit up. I think we're doing good. So we're going to end that there. I'm not going to attach it to the in-network just yet. Because we get some serious power going on in here. Well, we here. So now we've done that, and I've done the reactor. I have found on here by looking ROCK rocket. Here, there we go. Look, adastrial. There's some sort of rocketry thing. I did on my first 1.12.2 pack that I did. I'd done advanced rocketry, and it messed up. Like halfway through when I was doing it, my game become corrupt for a reason that my server had messed up. The server that I was playing. I play this is obviously single player, but I play it on a home server. Yeah, my game become corrupted. So I thought we'd have a little go at this. I want to try some sort of rocketry stuff again. I mean, it's steel tank, steel plates, immersive engineering, thermal, industrial. So you can use any of them. So what's that one? What was that? Immersive engineering. Won't let me do that one. What's this? Compressor. Oh, so it can accept the steel ingots that I've got. So we could do this. I want to, yeah, we're going to have a little go of some rocketry, some adastrial. AD. No. AS. AST. Okay, I'll have to have a little look at that. I'm pretty sure we had some there just a minute ago, like from here. Create mining gadgets, Adastrial, AS, AD. Okay. So Mars, Earth, Mercury, Venus, Galactico? No, I don't know what that is. Okay. So oil bucket, fuel bucket. What's fuel? Oil in a fuel refinery. What oil? Okay, you're not telling me what oil. Oil. What oil do we have? Do we have any oil? Do we have bit? Ah, bituminous sand, red sand. Okay, so we've got usages, centrifugal separator. Oh, okay. So it's like the I've done something like this before to make crude oil usages. Oh, there you go. Look, crude oil into the refinery, but I did it like the fraction in steel, and then you got heavy oil, light oil. So heavy oil usages gave refined fuel, and then refined fuel was used for something else. I think it was, yeah, the dynamo. Yeah, so we might go down this road. We're going to go see, have some rocketry stuff, because I liked the rocketry stuff. So we're going to crack on next episode with some of that. So on that note, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and comment in the comment section. Anything you want me to try out, let me know. This is again with Ed Astriel. I've never played it before, so it's going to be a learning curve for me. I'm going to have to do some research, watch some videos and stuff on it. I can't remember what I was searching up now. It might have been Rod. Yeah, I think it was Rod, and I missed the D and hit the C and got rock and CDs. So this will be good to try out. So we're going to leave it there, and we'll come back on the next one. Bye for now.